Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to manifest fast, or rather, what is the fastest way to manifest? And of course, this applies to any and all desires. How do you speed up your manifestation? How do you bring it in fast? What is it that makes manifestations come in quickly? So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So how do you manifest fast? You absolutely can and are able and capable of manifesting it very, very fast. And the secret behind that, which is not really a secret, however, it is something that surprisingly few people practicing conscious manifesting actually apply, is the whole way through which you view yourself and the manifesting process. And let me explain exactly what I mean. When we start manifesting, usually, more often than not, we come at it from the human perspective. That means we come at it from the perspective of having limitations, having circumstances that we have to deal with, things that we might see as objective obstacles in whatever we want manifesting, and we feel that because these obstacles are in the way, our manifestation cannot come, or it's going to come with a delay, or it's very difficult to come to pass, and so on. And yet, this is exactly the trap into which most people fall. And I'm not just talking about beginners, because when you're a beginner, that is quite normal and quite natural. I'm also talking about more seasoned manifestors. And the trap is viewing everything, viewing your desire, viewing your manifestation from the eyes of limitation. And viewing yourself as a helpless, hopeless, disempowered human being, probably cut off from everything and everyone in the universe, separate from everything and everyone else. And as someone who is hoping for the best, but really could have even the worst come upon them. This is, you guys, the entire mistake most people make, even seasoned manifestors, as I said. People who have been studying the law for many years. So the secret to shifting that and shifting yourself into a state where you're manifesting very, very fast, you're having even quantum leaps, is that you need to change your perspective and your perception of yourself and your reality. In other words, you need to start seeing yourself as the pure, unconditioned consciousness that you are. You need to start viewing yourself as being one with Source, as well as being one with everything and everyone else in the universe. What that means is that your internal shifts, your internal movements of mind, of psyche, of feelings, of states, of energy are felt outwards as well. And what they do is that they prompt movement in the world outside of you as well. This is what most people miss. Most people try to manifest from the point of view of their circumstances and their limitations, and they're trying to get rid of those circumstances and those limitations, as opposed to going straight to viewing themselves as limitless. I am that I am, which is what Neville Goddard taught over and over and over again. You need to make that mental and emotional shift in starting to operate in your reality as the commander, the observer, the operant power, the one with Source. You are a creator of your reality. You are not a mere spectator. You are the one who is observing your experiences, and you are selecting and adjusting things. And through your consciousness, you invite different and various experiences into your life and into your reality. Without that mental shift, you are essentially delaying yourself from having your manifestations fast. The fastest way, you guys, to have your manifestations is to start viewing yourself as the operant power and start viewing your 3D reality as a reflection of what's in your consciousness. And as such, changing what's in your consciousness, changing what you dwell upon, changing what you're giving your focus and attention on is going to accordingly change your 3D experiences. When you view yourself and the world from the point of view of limitation, while there's nothing wrong in that, most people do that as a matter of fact, when it comes to manifesting, you are essentially delaying yourself. You are holding yourself back. You are not holding yourself to your full potential. And as such, you tend to overcomplicate things and you tend to struggle a lot more in the process. In some cases, it might even feel like torture, which, you guys, is not at all what conscious manifesting should be about or how it should feel. Conscious manifesting is a reckoning of your own inner creative power, is coming back to yourself as the core consciousness that you are, as realizing yourself as full, complete, and whole already. And so this is what makes manifestations fast and effortless, because when you are coming from that point of view and that perception and that perspective, you can even manifest from the state of desire. You don't even have to set a conscious intention. You just have a fleeting thought, I would love that, this would be wonderful, and things do happen, things do flow in. Why? Because you are in that vibration of, I am the operant power. I am complete and fulfilled and feel whole within myself. I am content. I am already full. I'm already fulfilled. This is what makes manifestations come the fastest. This is what brings the most effortless manifestations. You don't even need techniques if you don't want to use any. And this is ultimately what makes you a master manifestor when you move away from looking at yourself and the world from the perspective of limitation, and you start instead looking at yourself and the world from the point of view of unlimited potential, you guys. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.